He walked away. I'm heartbroken, crushed, and contemplated quitting.
So what does it mean to be a mother of the nation, of a nation, and an oracle as well? I think if I ever stop to think about the magnitude of that, like just hearing how it sounds, I think I would probably be floored.
Yo, this is your brother, Aankh Benu, Chief Priest of Henensu, and we are live with Voices of the Diaspora News with the good brother, Nsw Aankh.
All right. So my full ren is Nsw Benu, and I am the Henensu of Henensu.
Right? How you say? One of them. Oh, you're too arrogant. You're da-da-da-da-da, so on and so forth. But how you say? You're my leader. I got your back. That was Sunday. Monday come along, right? Well, let's say that was Friday, right? 3 days later, Monday come along. Oh, yeah, get this and the third. And he's the first one. It too, Brutus. Knife in the back. And everybody follows him. Well, okay, let's go. Y'all all right?
Okay. Right. Here we have the little kunum shaping and molding the ka and the kat. Okay, the person and the body, right? The personality and the body. Okay, on the potter's wheel. Okay, along with the chariot, either Heru or Osir. Okay, we'll talk about this depiction a little bit more, but this is actually depicting the act of conception, right? The Ba, as we've been talking about on this trip, the Ba is that part of us that houses our personal portion of the intelligence and power of Neter, right? And the tradition teaches us that the Ba incarnates into the world through the crown of our father's head, okay, and then it's transmitted via his seed, okay. Once he releases his seed in the mother's womb, we have the mother here, okay, right? Hewataru, okay, when Osir becomes pregnant with Heru, it says that it takes up residence in her womb, and her womb becomes the Het Heru, okay, the house of Heru. Right, so the son with the horns represents the pregnant womb, okay, giving life to the Ka and the Ka as the Ba, through the seed, shapes and molds, okay, that life in the womb. Right? The potter's wheel is a fertility symbol. It's used in fertility rituals. It's actually a phallic symbol. Okay, it's used and raised on certain rituals. Let's say the priests or the priestesses would come to the temple and they perform a ritual where they raise the potter's wheel, representing the erection of violence, for the Tekun in hopes that they will be fertile, in hopes to bear children, etc. So on. All right, so that's what this depicts on a deeper level. These forces at play in the actual work of the conception of life. Okay, and the different aspects of the individual, the body, and the personality, the Ka, spiritual body of the person. Okay? But all this is you, if you remember. That's your body, right, as it pertains to your personal life. That's your body in the womb of your mother during doing that sacred act, okay, going on to conceive you in the shape of your ka and your ka. Okay? That's what they're depicting there. Right? Readings. You see? People that were able to divine through the use of symbols and omens, or being able to actually possess. Ritual spirit possession. Meaning the ancestor, Big Mama, comes and jumps in his body to tell you what she got to tell you.
I don't know. It's. I never sat and asked myself that. I think I'm always just giving myself over to the experience. Like if I don't know, it's one of those things where like if somebody asks something huge from you, would you bulk under pressure, or would you rise to the occasion? I think I kind of just, I don't know, surrendered to it, kind of and enjoying the experience.
She's a soldier. Just like me.
And these spiritual forces was critical to our elevation, our evolution, right? Critical to maintaining balance and harmony in this life and success in this life. You see? We understood as African people that everything that happens in this realm is an end result of spiritual workings and processes that take place in the spirit realm.
ردم سلام دع البشم ضمام وانت غزالي وانت غزالي.
To do that in each temple. The third, what was the relationship between the god, the king, and the people? God for them was a kind of unknown power who achieved things people can't even hope to imagine. And the king was the mortal intermediary between the god and the people. The fourth, who was a priest? The priest was the person who interpreted the mysterious phenomena
And enjoying the experience. Maybe because of the surrendering to it. I think that, I don't know, a lot of what a lot of times I'll say it all the time, like when I'm I don't know, doing work with the girls, or even in, you know, our clinics and workshops and stuff, I kind of have taken a role of being like a participant with the Natera as they create. So it's cool to kind of witness what comes out, creation as it comes out. That's a lot of the reward comes from seeing the transformation. And so yeah, I guess it's always been like a what next, like kind of experience.
You know, so this was a conundrum for me, right? It's like, okay, how do I get this? Where is it in Kemet? And the Osirian story You know, I did a survey of all of the cosmologies, and then it came to me. Nehemneter. See, in our tradition, it is not the God that comes to save you. No, 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 no. It is you that have come to save to it. God, right? You know, there's a divine being that is locked away, suffocating within you, right? And it is your responsibility as the hero, as the hero, to liberate and resurrect that Neter within you, to become its Henu, its vessel, its ship, right? An avatar in the earth. And until that happens, you, your people, me, our people will never rise to the position of prominence that we held, right? So this idea, what did I do? Very next day, I want to be my wife. Very next day. Very next day. Didn't take long. We wasn't, you know, together that long before that. You know? Shit, I never asked her if she wanted to be my girlfriend. We didn't go through a girlfriend and boyfriend stage. Do you want to be? Do you want to walk with me? I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know where the hell we going, shorty. But do you want to walk with me? Souls. And you know, this I understood as the key to solving the passion problem. In my way, my effort, right? So Remembering Osir started off as the story. Me, you know, giving my exegesis and artistic creative rendition of the Osirian story. And then over time, it grew from the story into an entire exegesis on the tradition. And I knew that it wasn't something because of protocol reasons, right? It wasn't something that I was going to be able to introduce in the organization that I was a part of at the time.
The greatest challenge that we've had to overcome is definitely starting from scratch. Like starting from scratch. We've been through a couple of iterations of Henensu, even just this lifetime. So being okay to start from scratch, like it's like a hard thing to do, especially when you invest so much time and energy and love into something. And that goes for anybody, I think. Yeah, starting from scratch is definitely the biggest thing we've had to overcome.
And so stopping and literally crying, literally crying, and then starting again, house. You know. So now, right? There's no one with you but your brother and your clan, your wife and daughter. And the Netaru and ancestors we're going to see. You know what I'm saying? If you know, so I kept going and kept researching and kept writing. And, you know, I arrived at an outline. You know, think the pillars, what I saw is the pillars of African tradition. And I developed an outline, bullet points based on those pillars that became the table of contents for Remembering Osir that I used to structure the other part of the book beyond the story, the exegesis, and you know, so on and so forth. And you know, and after 4 years work, I go to Kemet. Finally, for the first time. And then the following year, following summer, I release Remembering Osir.